Can you please tell me a little bit about yourself, how it is that you came to serve in office and why it is that you serve in office?
Sure. So all the way back to when I was in elementary school, I had a teacher whose husband was running for the legislature, and probably initially by geography of me living in a certain neighborhood, she came and said, I need you to door knock and lit drop, and I began reading the little pamphlets that I was tucking in the door, and I got to sit down and talk with him. And through him, I met an Apollo 13 astronaut named Jack Swigert, who was running for Congress. So here I see these people who, one of them was an astronaut, and that was pretty impressive, but the other that was running for the legislature was just a normal, everyday person. And I began seeing that normal, everyday people who feel passionately about something can go off and make a difference. So as time progressed and I got married and we began having kids, and my wife and I have 6 kids, and we became established in the community that we're living in, I realized that I could make a difference, and that the voice that I had could go and make life better for families like mine, and that we could change policy or do things that would benefit other families. So as I began going down the road of being on city council and then mayor and now state representative, I realized that I'm surrounded by people who have stories very similar to my own, that they feel passionate about something, they have some skills that the Lord gave them to bring to bear, they care about their community, and we're willing to stand up and be counted and go off and do things that will benefit our community and our state, because we feel passionate about it, and we recognize that it does take just an ordinary person to be used to go off and do sometimes extraordinary things.
As a pastor, I have the joy of being able to shepherd people within the church, and sometimes you see people who have a passion to serve about a topic or an issue that they are very concerned about. How is it that we as a church or as a pastor, a shepherd, we can encourage people within the church to become involved and to serve in office?
Yeah, well, getting involved sometimes means that you're going to hold their hand as they're literally scared to death, and maybe bring a barf bag along because they might throw up when you say, hey, you should run for office. But it's true. It can be scary, but somebody who is watching somebody for years that might be passionate about something on the school board or something with the city or the county or the state, you can say, hey, you talk about this a lot, and I see in you the skills to go off and do this job. Maybe you should consider running, and then watch them get nervous, but assure them that they've got the abilities to do that. But more than that, if they don't want to run for office, you encourage them to help find good candidates, to make their voice known, to advocate for their church or the school issues that they're passionate about, or whatever they might want to talk about to county, city, state level folks. Help them understand that their voice matters, that their perspective matters, and that they can make a difference to elected officials in their community.